In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use Finviz to find stocks before they spike. So make sure to keep watching this video till the end because you're going to walk out with a clear understanding of how to find stocks before they actually short squeeze. Let's get right into the sauce. It's a very simple screener and I'm going to show you just the reason why. What you want to do, go finviz.com, first step. Second step, go to the screener. Third step, go technical. And this is where the magic happens. So what we want to do, we want to have the float short to be over 25%. And actually, no, do not go to technical, but go to descriptive. You want this to be over the float short to be over 25%. Right here. Float short is basically the amount of short selling transactions or of a given stock, the percent of the actual available issued shares of a stock actually being traded short. So you want to put this over 25%. My personal preference, which you don't really have to do, I just go ahead and just put USA. Then next, what you want to do is go with the relative volume. Want something that's volatile, and here you go put over 1. Okay. Next, so let's actually go ahead and do this. Here you put it over 1. Relative volume basically meaning that if you just like look at the description right here, it's a ratio between the current volume and the 3-month average intraday adjusted. So over 1. And lastly, what you want to do is IPO right here, just below it, IPO date. You want this to be over 10 million. Not over 10 million, but over. My bad, you don't want to touch this, but you want to touch the shares outstanding, which right here I cannot really. Shares outstanding here. Yeah, then you want to put this over 10 million. There you go. It's a little bit different. It was previously here. Bam, like this. So what are you going to get? You're going to get stocks, which by the way are super actually being shorted a lot. Okay. So we're looking for stocks that have a potential to short squeeze. Simply said, what's a short squeeze? I'm just going to pull out a simple, just, I cannot paste this right here, but I have a very good text to actually say what short selling, but basically meaning that's basically meaning in simple terms, a short squeeze is in stocks happens when investors who have bet against the particular stock, basically shorting it, they face increasing losses, right? So it basically goes like this: they're short selling, the investors are short selling. Okay, they borrow shares of a stock and sell them with the expectation that the price will go down. Then the stock actually goes higher. Basically, just starts to increase in price. Basically, they shorted right here. Then the price just continues to come here. Now, what they're doing, basically, if the stock price starts to rise instead of fall, short sellers actually incur losses because they eventually need to buy the shares to return them to the lender. Then what they do, okay, as the stock price raises more and more, what they basically do, the short sellers may actually feel the pressure to buy back the shares to cut their losses. So this buying activity actually contributes to the upward momentum of the stock price. You're going to typically see stocks like that have been going down for like ever. So bam, like this. And typically this happens when there's some huge news. Basically, a company is being bought by the thing. So when the huge news actually just unfold, this is how stocks actually short squeeze. And in particular, these are the stocks that we're talking about. Now, if you go look at charts, most of the time these are going to be stocks. For example, let's pick this AAALLO. You're going to know that we're going to see that these are in particular stocks that have been going on for like ever, right? This is what I'm talking about. So in particular, something like news and stuff like this drops like crazy, has a good chance of short squeezing. So you actually want to keep it on the radar. So this is approximately it. Like what I want you to do is just go ahead and just screenshot this so you can have it all the time, and I'll see you in the next one.